Welcome back. More and more attention is being paid to drone technology after Amazon.com recently announced plans to one day use drones to deliver your orders. One Purdue student has invented his own device. It's one of 17 student inventions on display this Friday at Purdue. Senior Mike Starzinski and his professor John Nolfi join us this morning with their prototype. Good morning.
Morning.
This is quite a device here. It looks like every fifth grader's dream to fly this thing around. But Mike, tell us a little bit about what you have made for us today.
So right here is autonomous tricopter. Unlike the ever so famous Amazon one, where it can take off, land by itself, and fly by itself, this one we need to take off and land just for safety reasons. But then with a flip of a switch, it can fly to GPS coordinates, just like you see on TV now.
That's amazing. It's amazing to me because you have a camera here, so you can. What's the camera used for? Because part of it you said is autonomous, but you also have to get it going at the start.
Right. Well, we have the camera on there. Originally, it was for sporting events or anything other like live recording you want to do. So with our GoPro camera, you can just take off and record and have a live feed of what the tricopter is actually seeing in the air.
Professor, you teach the senior design class, so tell us about all the different inventions that we're seeing in your class, and maybe this one specifically. How soon do you think we could see practical applications of this kind of technology being used every day?
Well, we've already in Indiana, we saw another entity use one of these type of vehicles with an infrared sensor to find a person in the woods. So they have some practical applications now. In terms of delivery, we're a ways off yet because of some of the difficulties of weather and obstacle avoidance and issues like that.
I think drones is a fascinating topic because it can be used in so many different areas. We're seeing it now for agriculture, like you mentioned, safety, and the military has been using them for a while. So what other future applications beside this delivery consumer method that we see now do you think that drones could one day take on?
Well, there's a lot of, when you need surveillance or say you wanted to go up and check the roof of your building to see if you had a damaged roof and it's 3 stories. Theoretically, you could use this particular one to send it up there and send down a live video stream of what the roof looked like. So there's a lot of different applications. You could look over farms for crop damage, and we actually built one that would survey the field and establish the acreage of damage to turn that into an insurance agency.
And Mike, quickly tell us about some of the other things that maybe your classmates have invented. I know there's a whole list of other things.
Anything from surfboard with dimples to make it go faster to a renewable braille surface, so kind of like an ebook, but people that can't see traditional text. Just everything out there is kind of insane that what they're doing.
Very neat. Mike Starzinski, Professor John Nolfi, thank you for the time this morning.
Thank you.
And Mike's invention is one of several competing this week in the School of Mechanical Engineering at Thomas and Sandra Malott Innovation Awards competition. The inventions would also include a robotic fish, and a water-cooled workout vest will be on display for the public on Friday from noon to 3 o'clock on the second floor of the Mechanical Engineering. Gentlemen, thank you again.